Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of Fatbunny's One Piece Read Along. For this first episode, I got to chapter 23. I'm going to get further for the future ones, but I only got to 23 for the first episode, so... Going back, starting at chapter 1, and seeing how everything started off again, after being so used to the current chapters and everything, and seeing how the art has evolved over time, and seeing where all the characters started out from. It's kind of cool going back and seeing the art, which is a lot more round and soft than it is now. They don't have as much depth in the art as they do now, which isn't really necessarily a bad thing. It kind of fit the style at the time more of what One Piece was, which was more of it wasn't really a gag series even back then, but it did, it wasn't as serious as it is now. Or back then it was, the villains weren't as serious, a lot of gags, like Buggy the Clown. He's a clown. It's not very serious as to compared to the Yonko we're seeing in the current arcs. Or you still see some of the important things in these early chapters still, like people's dreams, like Kobe. There's a good introduction to that, of Kobe's dreams to become a Marine. But he's too scared to actually fight for that dream. So when Luffy first meets him, he just calls him a fucking coward right to his face, which is very different from a lot of other series, I think. Because a lot of other series, the good guys help everyone, regardless of whether they're willing to fight for themselves or not. And Luffy just doesn't even care. He doesn't want to help you if he doesn't have any reason to help you, because he's got his own things that he has to worry about. And he straight up hits Kobe on the top of the fucking head because he was annoying him. So, early One Piece, and even One Piece now, has a lot of stuff like that. But later, when Luffy inspires Kobe to fight for his dreams and to put his life on the line for what he wants to accomplish in his life, it shows, Luffy being he's a very charismatic and inspiring character to a lot of the people in the story. You see it now, and you see it much later on in the series, Luffy inspiring people to accomplish their dreams and what they want to do. With Kobe, you start off with, and then you see just Luffy helping people. Yeah, but basically, all that really happened in this session so far was, we got Luffy's backstory. We got we saw Zoro's backstory as well, which actually takes place in less than a chapter, which is even less than I remember it being. I thought it was a full chapter, but it's only half of a chapter, if even that much. Zoro's backstory is very, very small. So, we also saw Gaimon in this. This was at the very end of this, at chapter 23. But, not much happened. We saw Buggy. That was the biggest thing that happened in this, in the first episode here. But, pretty much, probably have more to talk about in the later episodes when more stuff starts happening. Right now, it's just a lot of setup, a lot of very short chapters, not much to talk about in them. The most important thing we saw was probably the first chapter and a little bit of the buggy arc. Not much else really happened that I can talk about, at least. Anyway, that was the first episode. I'll probably do these about maybe weekly. I'll probably try and do like 6 volumes at a time or something more than this. 6 or 7 volumes at a time. This was only like 3 volumes, 3.5 volumes for this one. But whatever, bro. That was the first episode. I'll see you guys in the next Fatbunny's One Piece reread along. Bye.